Very good morning to all. After the classical era, the contribution of Greek philosophers, scientists, after it we have seen some contributions made by the philosophers in medicine, science, philosophy. Now, ancient time we have seen, but now let us study the Middle Ages and contribution of masters. How the medieval era it was like. Look at in the Middle Ages, the early Middle Ages, 476 to 1000 AD means Isvisan. Okay, monasticism in the West, it was spread. आपण जे म्हणतो की मठ असे जे म्हणतो आपण धार्मिक जे काही मठ असतात in a similar way monasticism it was prevalent in the form of church and their thoughts sermon pope the culture pope or the Roman Rome it was the center of culture language traditions and it is compulsion for all the empires or kings to follow the monasticism their philosophy or their thoughts they they must implement who the empire the king they must implement it was there in the early middle ages the new works on religious topics were published okay religion was given predominant focus religion was focused not then after religion comes the kingdom so center is religious topics they were published why with the help of monasteries with the help of church or monasteries then development of arts and architecture yes with the help of art in the art or architecture religious topics or religious subjects are painted in architecture arts also painted about Adam Eve Catholic, their thoughts, Pope, and their life, or the life of Jesus Christ, his thoughts. It was focused, and during this same time, the study of astronomy has also gained significance. Astronomy, the curiosity it was there, planet, universe, Earth, and other planets curious minds and from the early stage paleolithic age we have seen then we have seen urban civilization at the previous time then neolithical age in the neolithical age we have seen the agriculture revolution then men they try their best to manipulate nature we have seen the same thing has extended in the refined way with the evolution of time with the evolution of era culture or the evolution with the development of generation to generation the knowledge or in the form of oral in the form of oral way it has transformed from one generation to another generations and another generations we can see the next generation new refined way in the previous generation our fathers our parents they are not much acquainted with new technologies now our generation they are much acquainted with technology yes and after the next generation that we are living in this generation and our next generation will be more modified one more refined one they know so many things that we are not expected at this age they know everything now we are acquainted with modern tools online teaching at this stage you are in learning in a graduation level I am teaching you after my 30s so I know these things but now my son who is just 5 year old he know online teaching he know how to just handle Google Meet okay okay do you understand he will be or the children that very small children that we know they will more refined one. They know technological advancement more than our expectations. Did you understand? So in the same way, ancient time Greek or before that we have seen Paleolithic age or Neolithic age, urban revolution. Then we have also seen the classical era, Greek contribution to science. We can see, we can observe, we can experience the advancement. Advancement. If Aristotle, if Plato has pointed out something, so his disciple Aristotle has extended his thoughts. Did you understand? If Plato has so many deliberations, but he learned from Socrates. So, the ideas of Socrates has given reshaped or nurtured by his disciple Plato. Then Plato's ideas are extended, has given new shape in the form of his disciple, like say for Aristotle. Then his disciples. So the traditional knowledge uh, has flowed from one generation to another generations. Did you understand? So the same thing happened during the time. With human beings, their mind, their thought process, it was same. It was same in the ancient time or medieval. So many things are same. What they did, we also do the same thing nowadays. Our thought process, they are same. The advancement is there, but nature, okay, this nature, the plants, surrounding, earth, sun, so many things we are similar to those people also. And right now they are similar and will be similar in upcoming time. The high middle ages, let us see the high middle ages. High middle ages 1000 to 1300, 1000 ते 1000 1300 जे इसवी सन आहे. So we can say technological innovations, technological innovations in agriculture, heavy ploughs, horse collars, then crop rotations, seasonal rotations, क्रॉप्स जे काही आपण पीक घेतो ते उन्हाळा पावसाळा जे काही पिके आहेत, काही हिवाळी पिके असतात, काही उन्हाळी, काही पावसाळी. The crop rotations people learn in the high middle ages. Look at the same at time, at the present time farmers also do the same thing. Some things are very similar to the medieval or ages. Then water mills, windmills. These people they come to know these ideas. Water mills or windmills in Aurangabad, water mill is there. The water comes from whenever the source not acquainted, but it came and it has given shape, and the mill was made in a way that with the force of the waterfall, it revolves, and people used to make food. Heavy plough, horse collars, water mills, windmills. So navigation at the present time also important inventions, important discoveries, and it is used. Not discoveries at the present time. It is used navigation. Then magnetic compass is there. Then ship design, rapid increase in population, rise of cities, craft guilds, universities. Okay, look at in the high middle ages. High middle ages, what has taken place? Magnetic compass. The ships were designed. Therefore, Vasco da Gama. Look at after 1498, Vasco da Gama came to India. Okay, during the 6 years before, I mean 1492, Columbus discovered America. Okay, connect those things we are learning to another things. Just cross connections are important in learning. Connect it. High middle ages, crop. Okay, then Greek and Arabic text books. I mean text books are translated into Latin. It was similar like our in Indian context Sanskrit. Sanskrit is similar. So in European countries, Latin was the language of knowledge. Just Greek and Arabic text into Latin was translated. Okay, try to remember these things. It is very important if we want to know how the evolution of human civilization. So those things must be remembered, must be recollected. Then High Middle Ages. How we have seen High Middle Ages? Yeah. Oh, it is continuation of the same thing. It is continuation of High Middle Ages. So it is continuation. So paper making, paper making, the books, notebooks, books, textbooks we use, and the paper making, Chinese invention in the 12th century marked the sea change in the development of knowledge, philosophy, and the knowledge is preserved, sustained in the form of a written way, in the form of books. So scholasticism means prevalent philosophy in medieval Europe. मध्ययुगात एक ज्ञान, तत्वज्ञान कसं असायला पाहिजे, कसं असतं ह्याच्याबद्दलची एक तत्वज्ञान त्या काळामध्ये जे अस्तित्वात होतं युरोपमध्ये, ज्ञानाबद्दलच्या संकल्पना ज्या अस्तित्वात होत्या त्याला काय म्हणायचं, स्कोलॅस्टिसिझम. अँड फाउंडिंग ऑफ युनिव्हर्सिटीज. याच काळामध्ये युनिव्हर्सिटीज, ऑक्सफर्ड, कॅम्ब्रिज असतील, या काळातले विद्यापीठ आहे ते. आपल्याला आज 700-800 वर्षांचा त्याला इतिहास आहे. अँड द फाउंडिंग ऑफ युनिव्हर्सिटीज. भारतामध्ये पहिली युनिव्हर्सिटी 3 विद्यापीठ आले भारतामध्ये इन 1857. मद्रास, मुंबई अँड कलकत्ता, प्रेझेंट टाइम कोलकाता. हे कधी आले? 19व्या शतकामध्ये. तिथे 13व्या 14व्या शतकामध्ये विद्यापीठ स्थापन झाले. आपले जे काही ज्ञान, जे काही आपले जे आधुनिक शिक्षण प्रणाली आहे, ती सेम प्रणाली जी आहे त्या काळामध्ये सुरुवात झाली होती. Gothic cathedrals, we will see some Gothic cathedrals painting आपण पाहूया त्याचे व्हिडिओज मध्ये. देन रॉबर्ट ग्रॉस्टेस and Roger Bacon, scientific method, their thoughts, philosophy, their books, and they have spread scientific approach and scientific method to analyze particular things. They have reshaped the late Middle Ages. The late Middle Ages, 1307 1307 आहे, 78 नाही, सॉरी, 1307 ते 1485, 1485. Now let us see what is the main changes that took place during this time. The separation of science from theology and philosophy. Science is different, but in the previous time science, theology, philosophy, they are same. But during the late Middle Ages, science is separate from rest of the subject. This thought is prevalent. Universities, then specific formulation of the principles of parsimony, conservativeness, kandushpana. Okay, specific formulation of the principles of parsimony. Occam's razor by William Oxon. We will see these details in our videos. And then natural disasters in the form of Black Death, which took place in 1348, 1/3. Okay, which killed the plague, which killed a third of the people in Europe. 1/3 युरोप जो आहे तो पूर्ण ब्लॅक डेथ मध्ये, म्हणजे they had killed they passed away. So that these things, black death, जे काय प्लेगची मोठी साथ पसरली होती, त्या साथीने काय शिकवलं की सायंटिफिक ऍक्टिव्हिटीजला आता महत्व द्यायलाच पाहिजे, ही गोष्ट ते शिकले. तर कोरोनामुळे हायजिनिटी, सॅनिटायझेशन ह्याला किती महत्व आलं आजच्या काळात, म्हणजे आता 6 किंवा 7 महिन्याच्या काळामध्ये आपण पाहिलं तर त्याच प्रकारे ब्लॅक डेथ झाल्यामुळं अनेक गोष्टी जे सायंटिफिक ऍक्टिव्हिटीजला आपोआप वाव मिळाला. कारण लोकांना असं वाटलं की आपण जगलो तर सगळं काही आहे, बरोबर आहे. आता जसं लोकांना वाटतं जगलो तर सगळं काही आहे, नोकरी आहे, जगलो तर आपण, बाकी नंतर काहीच नाही. Now in the next lecture we will see the Renaissance, प्रबोधन ही जी चळवळ आहे ही आपण उद्या पाहूया. आपण शांतपणे ऐकला. You have listened patiently. Thank you very much.